Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Good morning, my dear students and parents. I hope you are all okay and healthy and doing well. Today, it's not a new lesson. It will be just a revision, or it's not revision, but I will tell you how can you just revise the science lessons. Science is a different subject. It's not like English and math. English and math, both of them need practice to get the lessons. But science has facts or information. You have just to understand it and get it in your mind or put it in your mind. Just like this. If you want to practice something in science, you will just practice the questions that is going to be in your tests, just like this, or experiments, or something like this. But it's not like English and math. Yeah, you have to do more activities just to get the science, not like English and math. Okay. I will prepare a revision worksheet as just a practice for the questions of our test, also our exams later, and I will send also the answers of this in the same file. So you will just read the worksheet. Okay, do it by yourself first, then look the answers, the correct answers. Okay, our test, it will be for the first five lessons in chapter 1. Okay, it has to be just like the base and point for you the important parts in each page, but just I will look at the book. I will tell you which page and just follow me. I have to say that this video of today, it's better to be for parents to guide their kids. How can you teach your kids the science lessons? Okay. If there is no electricity, everything is fine. I will do Google Meet with your kids to just discuss and asking them just like general questions and doing the work, the worksheet. If you want to do it immediately, that's fine. If you want to do it after reading the science, it is good. It is up to you. It's a revision worksheet. I will never ask to return it back. Okay. I will just tell you that in which the important things in the base. Okay. For example, in page 2, the first topic, which is what living things can we find around us. The important thing is in page 3, which is they have to know that the air, food, and water are factors or important factors for living things to survive. They have to know what does it mean survive. It means to do not die, to keep alive. Okay. I guess this one, the important thing in this page, the important thing. Also, they have to know that the sunlight is important factor for how can I say that? For plants. Yes, sunlight is so important for plants to grow and to make their food. Okay, this is the important thing in page 2 and 3. Let's move to page or the topic or lesson. What can we find in the garden? Generally, in those 3 subjects, garden, pond, and beach, they have to know the names of the animals and plants. Yes, they have to know it. Um, there are pictures are coming to your test. For different types of animals and plants, they have to know the name of those living things. Okay, it's not that important. It's not that difficult, but they will get it. Don't worry. Okay, in page 5, um, how can I say this? Morning glory has weak stem. That's why it needs vents to grow. Okay, they have to know this information. Also, they have to know another type of flowers need or not do not need support. They have because they have woody stems. Okay, again, this is important in page 5. In page 6 and 7, they have to know the animals which are found in garden and also their food. Yes, they have to know that, like for example, caterpillar feeds on leaves or plants. Okay, they have to know that also the bees, butterflies, both of them feed on nectar. They have to know the names of animals and their food. This is important thing. Okay, for tree it is the same. If you moved from page 8 and 9, in page 8 they have only just the names of the animals and their places in the tree. In page 9 they clarify and explain more about those animals. Okay, they have to know it all. Okay, the name of the animal or plant and their food. Okay, yes, they have to know also the bird's nest fern like to live in damp and shady place. Yes, it's important. Okay, in page 10 and 11, they have to know also the same about earthworm. Yes, earthworm, because it is famous. They have to know its place also. They like the shady and damp soil. The name of the animals or the insects. Also, they have to know it. Okay, in page 12, we have what can we find in the or in a bond. Okay. Yes, they have to know the name of the plants. Sorry. Also, they have to know moist. In page 13, it is a plant. Okay, it's a plant, and also it likes the damp and shady condition. Sorry. Okay. Okay, let's move to page 14. Yes, we have duck, snail, koi. They have to know the names and their food as well. Also, they have to know algae. Algae is kind of plant. We find it just on water or on the bones. Page 15, we have dragonfly. We have frog. Okay. Sorry. We have dragonfly, frog, also the name of those animals. Also, we have bondiscator. Okay. Bondiscator, I didn't point it so much, but they have to know the picture or the shape or the picture of the bondiscator. Okay. Page 16, their food, the food of dragonfly and frog. Both of them, they explain their food and also in which place they lay their eggs. Dragonfly and frogs, both of them lay their eggs in the pond, inside the water. Okay, they have to know this information too. We came to topic 4, which is what can we find in the or on the beach. They have to know we have 2 plants we find it in the beach, which are coconut trees and seaweeds. Both of them grow on the beach. Seaweeds like to stay in salt water because sea is filled with salt water. They have to know this information. In page 18, they have to know seagull, the animals, in general, the animals and their food. Crabs, we find it in holes on the beach. They have to know this. The last one, how does the information affect the environment, affect living things? They have to know the differences between the environments. The book gives us clear example, two examples. The first example between beach and garden, and the second example in page 21 between rivers, ponds, and sea. We looked at the animals or living things that live in each environment and why those living things live in that environment. Okay, they have to know this. For example, in page 20, we have flowers. Some flowers like to grow on soil. Soil is found on garden or in the garden because soil can hold water and contains more nutrients. Nutrients are important or useful elements that let the flowers grow well. Okay? We can't find nutrients in sand. That's why those flowers choose the soil to grow in. We have also the earthworm like damp, okay, wet place to grow in. They have to know this. This wet place, we can't find it in the beach because beach is covered with sand. They have to take the differences, okay? The last thing in page 21, some animals like to live in the sea, which is filled with salt water, and some like to grow in fresh water. I'm sorry, it's so long video, but I want just to explain the important thing important things in our book or in our lessons that is going to be in our coming test. I hope that I clarify and make it clear for you because I don't know how can I revise. How can I revise for my students? If you didn't understand anything, just retain for that lesson. It is recorded already and listen to it again. For the questions, I made the test. I made the worksheet. I will give it to you. And the quizzes, I gave you 2 quizzes. It will be the same way. So don't worry, just be calm and everything will be okay. And again, if you have any question, just send me a message in Edmodo or WhatsApp. I hope I clarified clearly, and I hope that this video will be useful for you. Okay? Don't let your students listen to it. It will be so long. I will meet them in the Edmodo and Google Meet. Okay? So bye-bye. Have a nice weekend and good luck for your tests next week. Bye-bye.